Excuse me, guys. That was a good greeting. This is fucking New York State. I can't even tell you guys how how annoyed I am by having to live up here in the Northeast. I got back from Disney and immediately got a nasty cold. Uh Wix is here and Lude, Sergio, Willie, Tato Potato, Anbu, Spaz Dev, Wolverine, Plus Ultra, Josh Berry, uh, oh, Lude. Like I said, I've got a vicious fucking cold. That's why, one of the reasons why I've been busier than shit since I got back from vacation. But, that's one of the reasons why I didn't stream, because I was going to just pop in to say hi to everybody for Thanksgiving yesterday, but it was even worse yesterday than it is today. And what happens is I still do, our regular recordings for the Goosh. And as you guys saw, you Goosher saw, I made a couple of G100 vids and the Family Guy, Try Not to Laugh. After using my voice that much, it's just about gone. I'm actually having to work to produce sound here. Oh, you too, Social Mute? He says, welcome to the Cold Club for me and the missus. I know it's going all over here. That's probably why I got it so quick upon return, is our whole area, everybody's got colds. Alex says, you sound like a sexier Steve Buscemi. Sexier was a very important word in that sentence. Thank you for that, Lex. Since I'm out, peace out. Well, thanks for being in, Wolverine. Well, thanks, Josh. Like I said, I won't be able to stream too long today, guys, just because, again, I can actually feel in the vocal cords how it's like, this is like doing constant set of bench presses. I'm having to force every word to come out. Hanbu says, are you sure it's not Golden's power move? No, I'm not sure that's not the case. Fucking Golden. Who the hell knows what the hell he might do? Stormstar, wow, did Susan force a BJ on you? I was so pleased. I tell you though, guys, talking about Susan, that I was able to finally get that video returned to the channel, because I had already contacted the lawyers and everything. And to be honest with you, I didn't want to I had no choice. I was going to have to go to lawyers because I can't afford to have, they were going to leave a warning on my channel for perpetuity, forever. It's like, no, we're not fucking doing this. And it was going to cost me $700 right off the hop for the initial consultation and everything. And fortunately, I got it removed through using @TeamYouTube on Twitter. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. Philip says, so I failed No Nut November on the 18th. Had a bad day. That day needed a good nut. Understandable, Philip. That's absolutely 18 more days than I made it. In fairness, I didn't try, but even if I had tried, it'd still be 18 more days. Sharon God. My favorite person of elder age has retired like that. Elder age. That's apropos. Oh, it's terrible, Johnny. Like I said, I've only got a little bit of time left, I think, where I can even create sound. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not that sick. I've got a bad cold. The one thing I will say though is the other night, Wednesday night into Thursday, was the worst chest congestion I've ever had, and I've had COVID, and that was nothing. Every time I would fall asleep, I'd sleep maybe 10, 15 minutes and immediately wake up because I couldn't breathe anymore. It's like, God damn it, what the hell is this shit now? But it was just so much crap in my chest. But the last couple days it's been coming up here and there, but again, the voice is toast. Again, I took some Dayquil. Overall, on a scale of 1 to 10, as far as illness, this is probably a 3 right now. It's just that it's taken my voice out almost completely. Willie says, I watched all the Netflix Bebop in one day, and it literally made my blood boil. I failed No Nut November at midnight on the first. That boy. That bad, huh, Willie? I told you guys I'm not even going to bother with it until I heard from you guys. And now what I'm hearing, I probably will never bother with it. Again, you guys have never steered me wrong on anything, and I trust your takes on things. Plus Ultra says, it's the Matrix. Curtis has been replaced Robo Voice. We're not fooled. Yeah. Pretty much. I'm a mecha, Plus Ultra. I've got at least partial mecha. I got mecha on the mind because I just watched that episode. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. Watch that. And I'll tell you another thing too with the cold. It makes, because you're foggy. So when you add fogginess to my already issues with memory, you, it's not a good combination. So I can't even think of the titles I want. 'Cause I just watched another episode of Dimedale. That's a fun show. Listen, anytime it takes titties to reach a next level, whether like in this case it's the Hierro, the extra power for the Dimedale, whatever, I'm on board with titties. Kiva says, hey guys, just got in the chat. You okay, Curtis? If you need something to cheer you up, just think you can finish a sentence. Meanwhile, Joe Biden can't. Yeah. yeah. Like, again, I'm getting close at this stage. I'm closer to Biden level because, again, you guys all know how that is. You get a bad cold and it just gives you a little bit of a foggy feeling. But yeah, for any of us to get to Biden level of speech, we'd need more than just a little fog. You'd need the densest fog that's ever rolled through London, pretty much. Jared says, I'm fashionably late. Thanks, Susan. Spaz Dev says, I've been watching Seinfeld since it's been put on Netflix. I forgot how much I love it. Might be my favorite sitcom, tied with Arrested Development. I think I've told you guys before, I was always so shocked by how much I love the Seinfeld show. Just because I never thought Jerry Seinfeld's stand-up was funny. Still don't. But again, that's not I'm not trying to shit on him. Comedy is subjective. I know that better than anybody. It's just his stand-up is not for me. That's why I told you guys I had the opportunity to meet him years ago and didn't take it because I didn't think he was all that funny. It was the year before the Seinfeld show started. Zerzol says, when I feel down or sick or foggy-headed, I just think of Nami's national treasure. Oh, body that flows like mighty rivers. Nami and Robin never fail me. God damn, Zerzol, that that episode. Now let's see, would that one have been posted yet? I can't keep track because I'm always a couple ahead. But that episode with Nami and Robin in the bathhouse, holy fuck. That one, I did almost start spewing the nosebleed. Hey, Big Green. Lute says, I haven't failed the NNN yet because in this household we only support non-stop nut November and destroy your dick December and just jack off January and forever fat February. I think you get the point. I'm with you. That would, now that's something I could get on board with, which at least that makes me happy. That at my advanced years, that at 60 years old, that's still the team I want to be on. Philip says, that's more than 3 times my previous record. Not bad. 18th? Yeah, that's way more than I would have made. Also, the Netflix Cowboy Bebop was an even worse travesty than we initially thought. I downvoted it on principle. That's too bad. I mean, serious question. Do you think they're ever going to make a good live-action anime? I still say it comes back to what we've all talked about before. Any of these major studios get a hold of something, and they're not willing to just make a good representation. They want to fix it. They want, not even necessarily fix it, make it better. And this is what we get is crap. Absolute garbage. Tripe. Yeah. Timothy says you need an anime pro tag level of density fog. Yeah. And we laugh about it. And despite the fact I didn't vote for him, I take no joy in that. I don't want the president of my country to seem to be a doddering old man like he is. It's not. It does make for good comedy fodder. It is you might as well just laugh at it because it is what it is. But it's unsettling. I mean, he's gotten bad. Last post, Willie. All right, let me see where we're at. The Game Theorist FNAF Theories is my favorite web series. I can't wait to see you start that journey in December. Like I told you, Willie, I enjoy stuff like that. I really do. just seeing other people's breakdowns of titles of whatever it is, video games, anime that I like. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It'll be fun. Nolan says, Madara, every time someone fails NNN, weakness disgusts me. Yeah, he's talking a big game. Madara wouldn't have made it either. Oh, you're getting it? Plus Ultra says, here comes the snow in Watertown, New York. For those of you, obviously, most people don't know, it's not been as bad recently, but where Plus Ultra is, Watertown, New York, it's to the northwest of me. It's also, central upstate New York. Watertown, New York used to regularly be among the highest snowfall amounts over a course of a winter in the nation. There were a couple times it was number one. It seems like as this jet stream has moved, and now even where I am up in the Capital District area, we don't get as much snow. And down south, like in New York City and stuff, they get more. So Watertown hasn't been as bad, but it's still, they get some healthy freaking snowfalls up there. It gets crazy. AZN says, well, the anime boom of the 2000s started when studios here in the States bought rights to shows and dubbed over them. Years later, we can't get enough. Good point. It kills you though, AZN. Why, with all the very adept, very professional production studios we have, why nobody seems to be able to create a good live action anime. The stories are brilliant, and there's a lot of them that lend themselves well to a live action take. And the perfect example was Death Note. Death Note is prime for live action just because of the nature of the story, and yet they completely fucked that up. I told you guys, I got about halfway through the first episode and said, fuck. I actually got angry. That's pretty rough. When a show is so bad it actually pisses you off, that's pretty bad. Hey, Chrome. Well, did you see that Radical Ed clip from Netflix's Bebop I sent you? How'd I miss that, Chrome? Where'd you send it to me? What means? I didn't see that. Did you just send it recently? I'm just curious because I don't remember seeing that. And I always check out. You always have great links. I always check out what you send me. Let me see where Chrome said you sent it. I'll go look it up. Social Mute says you had a chance to see South Park. No, post-COVID, yeah, I want to watch it, Social Mute. I'm going to try and make time to watch it later. Everybody's been talking about how good it was, the post-COVID episode of South Park. All I know is, because I was trying to stay away from spoilers as much as possible, but I see that the boys are all adults now. I really want to see that. I haven't yet. I'll be watching it, though, pal. I want to see that one. On Patreon. Okay, thanks, Chrome. Let me go look. Because I want to see that. Oh, let's see, Chrome. Why didn't I see it? How the hell did I miss that? I don't think it went through, Chrome. I don't have, the last message I have from you was November 21st. Oh, wait. Yeah, no, here it is. You sent it on November 19th. How the hell did I miss that? Hold on, guys. I just want to check this out. I never miss my messages on at the Goosh. Hold on. I'm just going to... Okay. Gotta keep the volume down. I don't want any issues with the live stream. Oh my God, that actress is terrible. Oh, God damn. She's so over the top. She doesn't, oh man. She doesn't seem, the reason that Radical Ed was a favorite of mine is the same reason like Abasu was a favorite of mine. They're both these quirky little cutesy oddball characters, and I love that type of character. And this actress is trying way, way too, it did sound like Gilbert Gottfried, Philip. Way too hard. Oh, that was awful. I mean, I'm not, you guys know that. When I watch things, I've told you, I always watch something wanting to like it. I don't look to pick it apart, but that was awful. She looks like a goofy kid trying to act like she's quirky cute. And it just comes off as really, really try hard. Oh, what a shame. Code said I cringed so hard in that scene. It was terrible, Code. She doesn't look like the anime version or how we all envision Radical Ed at all. She just looks like a weird kid trying hard to portray a quirky kid. Zerzul says, oh, I apologize, pal. I think my $5 got missed. We sent you a 2-part above of a pre-COVID story you'll enjoy to have vicarious good feels in your illness. I apologize, pal. Oh, shit. Usually we catch that. One of us here. Jesus Christ, I did. And the worst part, Zerzul, is I read Plus Ultras right above yours. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. Right above yours. And then instead of clicking on yours, I left it here on the screen. I froze it in time on the screen and then didn't read it. Perhaps another vicarious achievement will boost your spirits. Posted below. I think you'll be proud of this one. Okay. Hold on, let me look for it. I apologize, pal. Zerzul says, I go to anime cons with a group of girls I was very close to. More attractive than I had a right to hang out with. Nice. The men's bathroom was closed in the office building we were staying at. Uh-oh. All right, let me see the rest of the story. We all had to take a group shower, and one was cosplaying Tsunade accurately. It was amazing. God damn it. You just lived my #1 fantasy right there. Holy shit. And I apologize for missing that the first time, Zerzul. Cosplaying Tsunade accurately? Fucking yikes. I can't focus now, guys. That's going to be what's on my mind from here on out. Willie says, I instantly regretted ever bitching that Ed wasn't in the show. That was terrible, Willie. And Chrome says the wig is pretty bad as well. Everything about it's awful. Awful. And like I say, she's one of my favorite characters in anime. And despite how quirky and weird she was, there was a very, I think you guys will agree with me, a very unique sensitivity about Radical Ed. I think that came out most in when she left. The way she went about leaving and everything without the cheerful farewell, but she left them the note out on... why? And so some director was watching her go through that scene and said, yeah, that's it, we got it? Are you fucking kidding? Zerzul says it's all good. Also, yes, it gave me great memories. I can't even imagine. Jeez, nothing. I have had nothing that cool happen to me in my 60 years. I can guarantee you, Zerzul. Holy shit. If I go to a Comic-Con, Anime Fest, or something like that, and there's a group of female cosplayers, quality female cosplayers, there's no way, no circumstance that this universe would ever allow for them to need to share the shower with me. I just know it. my luck doesn't run to that level. Philip says, the worst part is that now Netflix is now coming out saying that their adaptation of Cowboy Bebop isn't supposed to be good. And I'm a guy who thinks Bebop is met at best. Oh, God. That was actually honestly depressing, that clip I just watched. It really was. Chrome says, not to clear on this, by the way, but according to Netflix, either Ed or the actress is non-binary as well. Also, spoiler, Vicious is a joke insecure about his masculinity And Julia is the villain now. Oh, fuck. Excuse me. Why? I mean, to absolutely any and all of that. Why? Give me a fucking break. I've heard that one, Gabe. The doctor tells the patient he has a very bad flu. The patient says he wants a second opinion. Doctor says, okay, you're ugly too. Wasn't that... Was that originally... I think that might have been a Rodney Dangerfield joke, but he was talking about himself, of course, when he told the joke. I think so. I think that might have been one of his. Robin says the Radical Ed was absolutely horrendous. Absolutely. Oh, that was terrible. And that explains a lot, though, if you guys think about it. Remember, I was all pissed off because you guys told me. All of you guys had said that Radical Ed is not in the trailer. She's not in any of the... Excuse me. Sorry, guys. Not in any of the promotion from the show, so we just assumed she wasn't in there. That's why. I mean, come on. At some level, they had to realize that they did the character absolutely dirty. So that's why she wasn't in any of the promotion. They knew it sucked. Excuse me. Zurzul says, maybe I can get her to record a video next con as Sonati. That would be great. Or Saris, yeah. Giving us the goosh closer for you. Yeah, if she, you can tell her, if she wants the, if she's interested in the exposure. If she sends us a video of any type of her as Saris and or Tsunade, I'll post it right to the channel. Without question. Cameo. Elements of Power is an underrated game. Says the Chris Chan stuff where the jury is going to rule not guilty. The technicalities, the jail letters, the merge talk, the delays for it. No jury is going to convict based on those alone. It's wild. Wild is the word for it, Cameo. No doubt about it. I mean, I've said over and over, truthfully, the guy should not be without some sort of supervision, I believe. Don't you guys agree? I mean, it's just things are going to end poorly for him. Hell, I mean, sometimes people just don't have the mental facilities to be safe on their own. I can give you an example. A man I worked with. Obviously won't give his name, but I worked with him for years. He retired from the same job I did. Excuse me, I'm sorry, guys. And as an adult man, he had the capabilities, the wherewithal of maybe like an 11, 12-year-old. Mentally he was there. He could balance his checkbook. He could do things like that. But we needed to do, me and my partner, there was 3 of us on the truck together, and my partner and I had to do pretty much everything for him. To give you an idea, one time he was acting like a 5-year-old. He would do that, and he was pissing us off. So he came in and he said, hey, I need one of you guys to go put the the registration sticker on my car. We said, listen, it's a sticker. Scrape the old one off, slap the new one on. You don't need somebody to do that for you. He got mad we wouldn't do it and paid a garage to put that on. So you knew he couldn't handle himself. Well, he retired. His dad had already passed. He'd lived with his parents. His mother passed, and the poor bastard ended up dead in his house because he got an infection and didn't know how to take care of it and didn't even have the wherewithal to go to the hospital for it, and the infection ended up ravaging his body. He was alone in there, so nobody found him for days, and he died. Same type of thing. He was a functioning person, but he needed supervision. Lick says, I never watched Cowboy Bebop, but that looks like an evil scientist character from a Disney Junior show. Well put, Licks. Yeah, well put. That's an apt description. Chrome says, you want to know the most ironic thing about the Chris Chan trial? Chris Chan is literally the most documented person in human history. Not a joke. But his trial isn't allowed to be filmed. That is, that's pretty much the definition of irony, yes. Philip says, fuck, that's no way to die. It was tragic, Philip, it really was. And the poor guy didn't get to enjoy his retirement because he was just, and I don't say this in a mean way, it's a fact, he was simple. It's too bad. He had tons of money. He'd lived with his parents his whole life. He had gotten injured in the military. He got a check from them every month. He had no overhead. He had lots of money. Could have been, just living the good life, and died of an infection in his own home. Willie says Julia is the one who sends Spike through the church window. Jet has a kid. Faye is a lesbian, and Vicious has serious daddy issues. So, and again, we're talking exactly about what we've been saying. They think that they have to improve the story. And these stories don't need improvement. Just tell the story. But you're doing it with live actors. That's all. Excuse me. I apologize, guys. Josh says, trust me, Curtis, live action adaptations of video games are no better. Super Mario Brothers live action was top tier cringe. I heard that. I didn't see it, but I heard that. And Halo's live action series on Paramount Plus makes me nervous, really. That one I don't know anything about. Super Mario Bros. I've heard that was terrible. Big Green makes a good point. He said, and he did. He says, and I kept saying, count yourself lucky that Ed is not in this shit adaptation. Well, now she is, unfortunately. That has to be what it was. She was in it all along, but they didn't put her in any of the promotional stuff because they knew it was garbage. Had to be. Hi, Wand. From Brazil. Very good. Foxo says, do the Family Guy reaction videos get you in trouble with copyright stuff? Just curious. Not so far. Most companies now have gone to either third-party claiming, which is fine. It just means they take the revenue the video generates, or just not allowing you to be monetized at all. It's just the Japanese companies with anime that still like to throw up the blocks. Rarely does anybody try the copyright claims anymore. They can, but they don't really want to get involved in that legal hassle either, particularly the way I construct my reaction videos where I can make a case for fair use. But the Japanese companies, YouTube gave them that out to just block it rather than claim copyright. But they're pretty much the only ones that use it anymore. So far, I mean, with that first episode, we got through with AOT. I'll keep bringing them over to you guys from the Goosh, over to YouTube. And if that goes, we'll move on to another show. I mean, we certainly got enough content over at the Goosh that we can bring over to share with you guys if that system continues to work. Actually, Ed is only in the last minute of the season. Really, Willie? Well, hopefully there's nothing more to it. Hopefully they don't continue it. And Chrome says, and just remember, the same studio is making a live-action One Piece series. Something the Mario film in the works looks better. Illumination at least makes decent films with... Oh, Despicable Me. I love Despicable Me. Good call. I love that. Love that movie. Love that whole series of them. Rainy Friday says, hey, Curtis, I heard you were a big theme parks guy. Any plans of going to SawCon? Excuse me. I don't know what that is, Rainy Friday. Let me look it up. SawCon? I do love theme parks. Amusement parks. SawCon. Well done. Refers to post mentioning fictional event named SawCon, maybe with the intention to lure readers into inquiring about the event. Well done. Well played. As I say, yeah, you were right. I'd never heard of that one. Well done. That's good. I like that. that was well played. Excuse me. You led into it too, because sometimes I'll pick those things out, but that was so natural with just coming back from Disney and everything. I didn't suspect you at all. And we all. I mean, I'm pretending to take it like a man, but I'm a pathetic little douche, so you guys can't see that I'm banning Rainy Friday right now. No, I'm only kidding. The Raging Krogan says, hey, Curtis, I know you like gamer poop. I do. Type comedy. I really think you would like ST Black ST videos. Similar type of comedy, just with Team Fortress 2. Guys, you remember shit better than me. We haven't watched them, have we? Because I've heard that name before. STF Black ST? Or ST Black ST? I think it's just been recommended before, Raging. I don't think I've watched one. The gang here will know if I did. Yeah, I could look it up and take a peek at it. But I know I've heard that name before, my friend. I don't think I watched it though. I think somebody just talked about it. Rick says, "Yeah, I love SawCon. They have fantastic up dogs." Well put, Nolan. He says Netflix saying it wasn't supposed to be good is like a kid on Call of Duty saying, "Shut up, I wasn't trying that game." Yeah, like, oh, okay, so you're sucking on purpose. Seems logical. Yeah. uh, oh, I think I saw this one, Chrome. She says, "I got to show you this, Curtis. Take a read through on the short thread and see how nuts Seth Rogen is." I think I saw the same one. Let me check, but I just saw him going off on Twitter there about the stolen stuff out of the car. Yeah, I did see that. He's a douche. Seth Rogen, as far as I'm concerned, is a douchebag in every sense of the word. He epitomizes the word douchebag. I can't stand the fucking guy. I really can't. Rogan says, "Can you take a peek at Blue Team Goes Shopping?" Well, as a reaction video, no, wouldn't be anytime soon. We've got a regular routine now, especially with me adding in the AOT reactions and having to edit them down and bring them to YouTube. The reactions are pretty much going to be our try not to laughs. Yeah, the try not to laughs, the regular reaction videos, the people we always watch, Meat Canyon, so on and so forth, and then the animes that I'm bringing over. Excuse me, I'm sorry, guys. Leslie says, "What is the best Mexican food to have during the cold weather? You should have a burrito." I love terrible puns. Ed, hey, good to see you, Edgar. Oh, Curtis, she's looking thick and any summer cola. Also, happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Happy Thanksgiving to you and everyone else, too. Yeah, feeling very thick, too. Oh, Gabe says, "Yeah, Seth Rogen's parents probably regret using the tampon that brought him into this world." Chrome says, "Legit don't know how anyone could write that. Are you seriously that wealthy and out of touch? You don't value your own property. For most people, a car isn't disposable, and even if it is, it's wrong." 100%. He just outed himself. Like, we didn't all know he was a giant freaking douchebag. He made sure to drive that point home. He can go fuck himself. Self-absorbed idiots out there. Well, guys, unfortunately, I apologize. I'm going to have to cut it short. I can actually feel the straining in my neck from trying to create words. Hopefully, sounds like I'm going through puberty again. Did I get a restart? This is not going to do me any good. I'm still not going to get laid. I still got this face to deal with. But I can actually feel it straining. I think the voice is about to completely give out here shortly. Hopefully, over the weekend, it'll get significantly better. And as soon as I can speak well again, we'll definitely stream more. I apologize. 2 weeks without a stream is the longest we've gone, and I couldn't even tell you how long. So, but I wanted to make sure I got here today because it's Free for All Friday, and I can't miss Free for All Fridays. And the sticky stuff is always supreme, always superb on Free for All Fridays. Now, this sticky stuff, well, it's got a little bit of the cold virus in it. But you know what? To sticky stuff, that just might make it a little more tasty, a little more, give it a little pop, a little something extra, a little zing, a little raspiness. Let's go with that. It's raspy, sticky stuff. It's Free for All Friday. I'm finally back. Have no trips planned. I'll be here with you guys, which makes me so freaking happy. And I will defeat this voice problem eventually. And we'll be back to normal. Well, we aren't normal. We'll be back to regular routine. Here it comes. Raspy, but awesome. Free for All Friday sticky stuff. Something for you. It's the Pump Pump. Pomfu, stump for you, sticky stuff for you, sticky stuff for you, sticky stuff for you, with a little bit of rasp. Because we'll bang, okay? Flashly like Buggy. And as always, most importantly, it's always raspy. It's always awesome. It's always everything to everyone. Goosh, 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 goosh. Goosh.